Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the latest and updated news for Tuesday, June 13, 2023. UAE exempts Emirates Group employees from unemployment insurance scheme. The Emirates Group on Friday announced that the United Arab Emirates unemployment insurance scheme is not mandatory for their employees. Emirates Group subsidiary include Dubai's flagship airline Emirates and airport service provider Denata. Voluntary for Emirates Group employees to sign up for unemployment insurance, Emirates Airlines spokesperson was quoted by Khalij Times. Silvio Berlusconi, Italy's ex-prime minister and media mogul, dies at 86. Former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi, a billionaire businessman who created Italy's largest media company before transforming the political landscape, died on June 12, age 86. Two members of the Italian government mourned his passing, with Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini calling him in statement a great man and a great Italian. 35 people missing after Ukraine flood. 35 people including 7 children were missing in southern Ukraine on Sunday following a devastating flood prosecutor called the worst environmental damage since Chernobyl. The Russian-controlled Kakhovka Dam along the front line in the Kherson region was destroyed on June 6, forcing thousands to flee and sparking fears in humanitarian as well as environmental disaster. 10 killed in Australia after wedding bus rolls. 10 people were killed in Australia when a bus carrying a group of about 40 returning wedding guests rolled overnight in the heart of wine country, according to police and media report on Monday. Police said 11 more people were injured in the accident and were taken to area hospital by helicopter and by road. A further 18 passengers were uninjured. Pakistan Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif says all conditions met, no hurdle left in striking deal with IMF. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has expressed his optimism that Pakistan, which has fulfilled all the preconditions of the IMF, will still be able to sign a staff-level agreement with the global lender to review the stalled bailout program for the cash-strapped country. Mr. Sharif's remark came as many believe that Pakistan's chance for the revival of the current $6.5 billion IMF program have almost diminished before it expires on June 30. Out of the $6.5 billion package, the IMF has not yet disbursed $2.6 billion to Pakistan. Saudi Arabia signs $5.6 billion deal with the Chinese EV company. Saudi Arabia's Minister of Investment has signed a $5.6 billion deal with Chinese electric car maker Human Horizon to collaborate on the development, manufacture and sale of vehicles, the Saudi state news agency said in a statement. The agreement accounts for more than half of the $10 billion in investment signed on the first day of an Arab-China business conference in Riyadh on June 11 in sectors spanning technology, renewable energy, agriculture, real estate, metals, tourism and healthcare among others. Saudi Arabia-China's tourist and Sino-Saudi relation. Saudi Arabia and China strengthening relationship is increasingly important to both Riyadh and Beijing as the kingdom pushes ahead with the Vision 2030 and China with its Belt and Road initiative. Saudi Arabia's geoeconomic pivot to the east and China growing footprint in the kingdom's economic highlight how bilateral ties have strengthened in recent years. Synergies between Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia's ambitious economic diversification agenda unveiled in 2016 and the BRI offer the potential to further connect the two countries in years to come. $10 billion in investment agreement signed during first day of Arab-China business conference in Riyadh. The 10th Arab-China business conference, the largest edition to date and the first hosted by Saudi Arabia, marked its first day with the signing of $10 billion in investment agreement. The agreement spanned more than 30 deals across an array of sectors including technology, renewable agriculture, real estate, mineral supply chains, tourism and healthcare. The program of plenaries, workshops, special meetings and side events dedicated to topics such as ESG and supply chain resilience attract more than 3,500 business leaders, innovators and policymakers from 26 countries. The B2B deal signed on the sideline of the event included a $533 million deal between the Yamar Aluvla Company and Zhongwan International Group, Hong Kong Limited, to establish a factory to reduce iron ore and manufacture iron pellets for smelting plants in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia Commerce Ministry slaps fine on 10 foreign car agencies for violations. The Ministry of Commerce has slapped financial fine on 10 car agencies in various regions of Saudi Arabia. This is for violating the provisions of the Saudi Commercial Agency Law and its executive regulation as well as the rules for provision of maintenance and spare parts, ensuring the quality of manufacture and not complying with the provision of after-sale service to the consumer. The violation included German car agency for its failure to comply with providing spare parts featuring special technical specification within 14 days from the date of the consumer request for it. The violation included penalty slap on 2 American car agencies. The first agency violation involved the delay in repairing the consumer vehicle and failure to provide the required spare parts in the local market, and the second agency violation was failure to disclose the consumer and defect in the sold car at the time of sale. Cooking gas price hike in Saudi Arabia. Hike in Saudi cooking gas prices per cylinder. The National Gas and Industrialization Company announced an increase of Saudi Riyal 1 per cylinder in price of cooking gas or liquefied petroleum gas effective from Sunday. Gasco said in a statement posted on the site of Saudi Stock Exchange Tadawul that it had received a letter from the Ministry of Energy regarding the adjustment in the selling price of LPG effective from Sunday, June 11. The prices for refilling new gas cylinder reached Saudi Riyal 19.85 including a value-added tax and excluding transportation charges from distribution stations to sale outlet. Gasco stated that the current changes in the price will not have any noteworthy financial impact on the company's net income in future. The old price for refilling a gas cylinder was 18.85 Saudi Riyal including VAT, and this is not including of transportation charges from distribution station to sales outlet. Kuwait cancels more than 66,000 valid driving licenses for expats. The Ministry of the Interior has announced the cancellation of 66,854 valid driving licenses for expatriates whose work permit have been permanently revoked. The decision, which makes the first set of measures taken based on the recommendation of a special committee, aims to ensure compliance with the ministerial decision regarding driving license authenticity. The committee, established by Sheikh Talal Al Khalid, first Deputy Prime Minister, Ministry of Interior and Acting Minister of Defence, has been actively examining previously issued driving license to ascertain their adherence to the specified ministerial condition. Further ministerial decisions are expected to follow in the same vein, solidifying the regulatory framework. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.